Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new and would like to subscribe, you can also hit that notification bell. It will alert you to upcoming videos. We are going to do a reading for the collective as we move through these intensified energies, pushing us, activating us, aligning us, clearing the paths to our destiny, to our alignment, into healing ourselves. See, the divine is stepping in now. It is an awakening time for everybody, and things are coming left field. They're coming out of nowhere, okay? And that is destiny. That is how the divine actually intervenes. It is how the divine brings you messages, particularly the unexpected ones, to try and eliminate as much confusion as possible. So if you are finding that things are being revealed to you out of nowhere, yes, it's a shock, yes, it's an unexpected, but it is all part of how the divine teaches us and how the divine lets us know we are protected, we are guided, we are here for a higher mission, a higher purpose, a higher alignment, a calling, okay? So just be aware that anything going on now and possibly the next sort of year is really kind of taking over, not taking away, not taking over your free will, but you're really being highly guided, so pay attention. That's the easiest way I can say. So there's doubts here, we've got healing, we've got doubts, we've got inner child, we've got the moon card, and we have structure. And also family here, and unexpected, and external parties. So we'll look into this, but let's just look at the cards that are out. So doubt, someone, when spirit does put us in time out or healing or suspension, or, you know, sometimes it will put you in illness, sickness, aloneness, you know, you feel nothing's happening, but actually it's isolating you on purpose, okay? So if you are experiencing that, if not, you're going through a healing or awakening, or you're about to. Remember, it's all about transformation and transition and alignment of clarity of what is false and fake in your life. We have doubts here, and someone is in doubt. They're lonely, they're negative, their energy's down, they feel they missed an opportunity, they're not hopeful for their future now, or for a reconciliation, or a chance, or whatever it is. Healing the wounds and their coping mechanisms. So, you know, learned behavior, there's self-discovery here of why they were doubtful or missed opportunities or didn't take opportunities. They are healing that inner child wound, or spirit is asking you to do that and work on that. The moon card, intuition, is also emotions about fear. So this person could have been holding a lot of fear, a lot of doubt. Sometimes our programming interferes with, you know, our ability to take step forwards, our ability to move forward, you know, into the unknown. So let me give you an example. We could have had a family that said, always created fear, always created negativity, always created doubt, always burden, always brought in obligation, always guilted you, okay? Played victim, whatever it is. We grow up with that programming. Whatever has happened, this person or you, take it how it fits, or maybe you need to pass this message on to somebody. They have to look at their foundation and what they're built on, and why they're built on it, and the programs around that, because there either is no balance in their life, or they're trying to get this balance. They're trying to, and Spirit's saying slow down and build, and go into healing, go into solitude, go into, eliminate everyone's opinion, belief system, and really look deeply into your own belief systems, because I can see here, even from the other deck, someone has followed some belief system or their whole life, or just currently, or they're listening to a structure or a family or a system or a community or something, right? That's keeping them bound, stuck in fear, in toxic behavior, low vibration, no growth, alone, abandoned, in lack, false promises, false illusions. We can't. And we grow up with these things. See, it's imbalancing their life, and they haven't been willing or wanting or able to see this. And that has created a lot of conflict in their life, and this fear, or this, do I take a step, do I add a little bit? So we've definitely got someone here in fear consciousness. Now, this could be because they've made mistakes in the past. This could be because they didn't take an opportunity. This could be them reflecting, spirit sitting them down to reflect on their behavior, how they treat people, their belief systems, whatever it is, they are in deep emotions, and they have to work on their subconscious beliefs here. That's what is going on, okay? And they are stuck. They definitely are stuck in some form of family tradition, belief system, or the way they want it to happen, or the way they thought things were supposed to go. We were only talking about this the other day. And can I say, that I just put that back in, it was our twin flame energy. So this is definitely, see, abundance. I'm just going to say this before I go on with this. The amount of healings that I've been doing, men coming in, masculines, like we all have masculine and feminine, the masculine within us if we're feminine, but in this case, the masculines coming in are, oh my God, they are waking up, and they seem to have just woken up overnight. There has been some awakening. It's been going on for the last sort of 6 or few months, 2 to 4 to 6 months, but all of a sudden it could be this Aries North Node activation, but they're coming in, they are seeing through the BS, the chaos, the drama, the false or facade around relationships, love and connection. They are looking deeper. They are no more, in this rescue energy of the lower vibrational, chaotic, codependent, to feel masculine, to feel they're rising above it. Yes, the masculines still want to provide, protect, lead, but it's more lead energy. They are looking beyond the norms of what we have been programmed to look at. They are looking for equal partnerships of energy, of like team players. They're seeing through the old feminine dynamic of, for me to be a man, you have to be this chaotic, toxic, codependent, feminine, vice versa. That dynamic in relationships. It's not just about feminine and masculine. They are not seduced anymore by this seduction and what's on the outside and all of this toxic lifestyle, okay? They have woken up. I am seeing men, and I like come through clients and for readings and healings, and oh my God, they are, that just what they're saying, what they're seeing, they're validate. It's like they have gone another level. They're starting to move beyond what their parents had, what their parents wanted, how their parents' relationships were, this dynamic, that this energy that we've been in about, toxicity and the fake love and false love through feeling like chemical reaction type energy. See, self-worth, they've gone into self-worth. A lot of them, this is just what I'm hearing and seeing, this is not my opinion, this is what they're exhausted, they're sick of carrying people, they're looking for team players, they are looking for maturity, people that, as most of them say, have their SHIT together. They are on it. And we have been, I shouldn't say we, that was the wrong thing to say, sorry, cancel that. Many who have evolved and have done their work and have done their healing and are on their higher path and are into more depth within a relationship and a connection. It's not just physical. It's just not what looks good to the community. It's not just, you know, what I thought I wanted, or this false illusion around happiness and how you live your life and raise your children, whatever. You get what I mean. It's an old dynamic. You know, those of you, male and female, who have healed beyond that, wow, that's all I can say. You're going to get a lot of, so moving into self-worth for themselves, becoming whole within themselves. So you meet a partner who is whole within themselves. A wholeness together brings us into, when you're whole in yourself, twin flame energy, the highest dimensional level of love, the highest vibration of love, you know, companionship, partnership that can take you into your full potential, inspire, and, you know, you have admiration for each other, you have inspiration, you have protection, you're a team, you're together, you've got each other's backs. But this is moving into your highest potential on earth. Mostly in the past, we have been with soulmates, lessons, karmic debts. You know, that's what we've all been closing out as this 2023 energy. The 7 closes out as you hit your birthday. So there's massive awakenings into destiny now, and this awakening and healing that has been forced by the divine. So they've realized their abundance comes from being whole, and therefore unifying with people who are whole, who have done their work, who know themselves, who are on their mission. We're not talking about needy, toxic, codependent bonding. Okay? This is someone who will challenge you in a healthy way, who will enable you to make changes, who will push you through those boundaries. And there has to be a dynamic, unified union in that. And there's the self-worth coming in. So, and in previously, by the way, this doubts and inner child healing and structure and foundation and the emotions and things are not as what they appear. You know, everyone said I'd be happy if I went for this person or this situation or this lifestyle. Well, that's not the case. We've evolved. We've evolved past our ancestors. We've evolved past our parents' conditioning. We have evolved past many limited beliefs and programming. And most of the programming that our parents or whoever, how it worked for them, doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work energetically, it doesn't work physically, it doesn't work emotionally. Okay? And your mission and calling maybe need a much more elevated belief system to surpass. Okay, so you take that on board. That might be something that we all need to sit with here and really break free. Yeah, be present in your authenticity. You know, an unexpected storm is coming, but it's to release you. It's to release you from this. You know, and you know, everybody wants approval from their parents or their family, or, you know, to do the right thing by certain situations, but sometimes you're not allowing them to grow, you're not growing, you're staying stuck, stifled, out of alignment, misalignment, lower vibration. That does not help your children, that does not help your future, that does not help your family, that does not help humanity. That it is for sometimes, and sometimes we're blocking them getting true love and you getting true love. So, you know, sometimes we have to sit with these deeper perspectives. There's no right, there's no wrong. We're just here to deliver the information so that you can sit with that, okay? So, your North Node, hello. So, release, see, guilt and release. Releasing guilt now. Releasing guilt from, oh, this is not what my parents wanted for me, or oh, this is how I thought it would happen, or oh, everybody's going to be disappointed if I become this person or go on this path or whatever, or surpass or break out of family traditions or cycles. But that's what the North Node's all about. You are the leader. You are the pioneer of your family, of your ancestors, of this generation. We are now challenged with this North Node to be, see, Pluto, transformation of the underworld, of the stuck, of the unseen. This is why we're here right now. This is why we're experiencing growth. This is why we're experiencing spiritual evolution and transformation and all these activations astrologically that are just surpassing us beyond what we know now, what we know about healing, what we know about energy, vibration, everything, family, belief systems, traditions, communities, systems that we have built and governed under. This is the letting go. You are here to break the cycle, break free. That song has been coming up, so I want to break free. Queen, you're from your life, you're so self-satisfied. This is not just free, this is free from what is stopping you from growing. And that's as a collective consciousness. We have outgrown and surpassed, and the old ways are not going to work in the North Node. They are not going to survive. It has to be new. It has to be a pioneered new way, okay? And it is towards love. It is towards vibration. It is towards alignment. It is towards a higher mission, higher than your parents or community or groups or families or your conditioning. I should just say your belief system and conditioning. All right, so we've got that. All right, we get it. See the past, suffering in the past. Soulmate energy, unions coming in, and you have to receive it now. Higher self, your higher self's calling you. The universe, this is the divine stepping in with this healing energy out of nowhere. Heal this inner child, sort through these emotions, clear the fog, clear the illusion and delusion. Listen to your higher self, clear the wounds and where you're closed off and this loss and where you are controlled, basically. Okay? Within yourself, you can be just doing that yourself or outwardly or within your community or wherever. Do it safely, do it with love, do it with compassion, with empathy, in high vibrational energy. If the divine's stepping in, closing anything out, it's closing something out. All right. Oh, that was fast. When I channel, guys, I can talk very fast. All right, what's the message that we need to lead on from here? We will be feeling a lot of distorted energy right now. And that could bring that confusion because as we change, energy has to distort. Okay, someone definitely, we've got a King of Cups, we've got the Justice card, and we've got the Knight of Swords. Someone has, and under the Twin Flame, we've got a contract. I just saw that. So that's contracts, that's karma, that is justice, that is fairness, that is contracts that need to come into play, karmic contracts, your destined contracts. Under this is passion and self-worth and boundaries. Somebody here had to heal their worthiness, feeling worthy, and get into a higher vibrational energy, and learn boundaries. We have windfall and abundance here under the King of Cups. So that's about trusting, being balanced in your emotions, your energy, knowing who you are, what you want, healing. When we go through this healing of doubts and inner child and breaking down of foundations and conditioning, then we can get balanced in our true emotions. My voice is playing up today. Yes, someone wants to come in with an offer, a genuine offer, or a love offer. It could be, they're very passionate, they're very clear, they're very direct. We have a Queen of Wands here on the contract card, and we have the King of Cups and the Emperor. So someone's made a final decision, they're ready to step up, they're ready to be a leader, they're ready to move forward, they're ready to make final decisions. It looks like it's not something they're currently in because they're passionately moving forward to it to give an offer, okay, or present. See, death and rebirth. Something has to end or is about to have a rebirth. All right, what's this offer? The Lovers, right here. So, okay, so what's happening here is, this Emperor, God love him, he, she, you place it where it fits, but they, I think they're balanced in their emotions. It's like, I know what I want, so I'm not worried what comes at me. I also know that as they approach this choice, decision, or lover, or soulmate, or higher path, higher purpose, this twin flame unit, they do know that they're not sure what reaction they're going to get. They're not sure what decision is going to be placed, because we do have judgment sitting over their head. But that could be contracts as well. So this situation or person that they're moving towards will be calling for justice, fairness, equalness, commitment, and higher contracts, okay? And they mean business. They're going to protect that. They will defend themselves. They'll stand up for themselves. They follow through. They're in their integrity. They walk their talk. They follow through. They're successful because they follow through to the end. They face all adversities. And this person, this Queen of Wands, is very, very balanced. Very, very committed to their path, their purpose, their work, their career, and they are protected with the Justice card. So this shows me that this person is fair. They do not abuse their power. They do not, they uphold law of fairness and justice. So if you are coming towards this situation or person, I'll tell you now, they will not tolerate any juggling, imbalance, unfairness, or injustice. Okay? It has to be an equal relationship, which is actually what twin flame energy is about. It's not codependence. It's not, it's actually a higher form of vibrational love. It's you need to both want to be here, both want to protect, both want to, follow higher contracts, laws, stay within spiritual laws and guidelines. So I do feel whoever comes towards this person, they are very protected. This Justice card sitting over this person. So, you know, you hear that thing, you know, they know karma, or maybe they will not do anything out of karmic imbalance. Like, you know, they're always making you, how do I say that? They're going to do what's right. Does that, under spiritual law. Yeah, so no shady business can come here. Any imbalance, I feel. But this person's saying, no, I'm ready to defend it. I'm ready to go there. I'm ready to emperor up. Okay, lead. Because this is a leader on its own. So they're looking, this is generally, as the cards are, a feminine wanting an actual emperor. Okay, they're already fierce and protected and balanced in their life, in their spiritual energy, in their path, in their contract. And that's all, you know, I think that's just a little warning. Yeah, closing out a cycle on the Lovers and this offer. Oh, they're an Empress, Queen of Wands. And this Emperor is now reevaluating everything, their life, their choices, their decisions, where they've built, where they've grown. For some of you, I'm sorry to say this, and it is what it is, because the higher contracts are coming in. We've got twin flame, magnetic divine connection, or strong higher divine soulmate energy. This is stuff you must not, cannot interfere with. And if you have in the past, or it has, this is not even between two people. This is the divine's unification of people. Okay, to let things play out, but then there's a time, and it's a telepathic, spiritual, magnetic connection that is far beyond what anybody can explain. And some people will never experience it, because it has a higher divine orchestrated order, contract, calling, mission, and purpose this lifetime on the divine earth. Okay? So it's energies that need to come together for a greater purpose, love, and this twin flame energy, when it unifies and comes into full, beautiful, it is heaven on earth. They create heaven on earth. Their energy together brings an energy on earth. That's why they're so attacked, separated, kept apart, diverted, spiritually attacked. Nobody wants them together. The other energies do not want twin flames coming together. And please do not get that mixed up with toxic relationships. A lot of people are in toxic karmic relationships, claiming they're a twin, and that's why it's toxic, and we're always fighting and we're always being pulled apart. That is not it. Trust me, that is not it. The minute you are toxic with a twin flame, the divine will step in and remove that twin flame from your life, from your energy, from your existence, send them down another path to a karmic and make them learn their lessons. And you cannot come in toxic in a twin flame union. You will be completely and utterly removed, whether you've got children, connection, whatever. Okay? It is orchestrated by the divine, not you and a karmic. It's not breakup, makeup. It's not fighting, arguing. It's not, we're pulled together because we've got children. It's not, because of. No. You have no say in it. They would have to be your mirror image, your mirror energy, your mirror, not a learning, not a lesson, not this, not that. They activate you into your higher potential and sort of calling and mission, and you're supposed to head off and do that this lifetime. But the minute you turn on your twin, or the divine will step in. I'm not going to go into that because I'm getting hot. It's very intense energy, and that's why it can never be toxic or harmful to your twin. I have to say, the amount of people that have actually believed they're they're false twin flames, they're actually really karmics, and they're, I can't break away, this is toxic love, lust, seduction, blah. It's higher love. It's none of that. It's higher love. It's true love. Yes, there's the biggest connection you'll ever have in energy, light, all of the above, but it's not based on that. It's based on true love, higher love, deeper meaning love, not the surfacey stuff. Okay, that's basically, yeah. Okay, now sadly for some of you, I'm sorry, something's ended. A relationship has definitely ended here. It's closed out. If it's done, it's done. And if you were in a marriage, this is reevaluation. Moon card. Someone's not happy. So if it's ending, it's ending, and I'm telling you, it won't be you or that person, it'll be the divine. The contract's over here. For others of you, you are closing out a cycle, moving towards a new higher connection, Emperor, Empress energy. And it's the Emperor that is reevaluating everything, and maybe juggled or unfair or injustice to an Empress here, okay? It is the Empress and the Queen of Wands that's sitting under the Justice card, all right? Moon card. So there was a lot of illusion and delusion. That's closing out. There's probably a lot of fighting, arguing, passion, everything moved too fast for somebody, and they tied themselves up where they're not happy. They regret tying themselves into a connection. This is only if you're in a current connection now and it is ending, or coming into that this year in the 8-year birthday to birthday, it's ending. It's not, the contract with the divine's over. And somebody here, they moved too fast. They listened to the wrong people. They didn't trust themselves. All right, so that's one thing. I cannot make this up. Twin flame, justice, empress, queen of wands, the imbalance or injustice, that cannot happen here. And if it does, you'll be removed because they're under higher guidance, law, order. And look at this. High divine partnership, purpose path on the empress. That's all the empress, queen of wands, justice card is allowed. They are not allowed this. If it was a twin flame union, it could be someone coming back. Maybe you haven't met that union yet. I don't know. You place it where it fits. Everybody's different. See, transformation of the emperor. The emperor has and is now seeing the bigger picture. They are transforming. And this is what I said about that masculine awakening. The masculines have awoken. They've awoken from spells, manipulation, inner child wounding, programming, inner child programming, family programming. They have woken up. And the healings that I've done on masculines, I have done them on feminines as well, but on the masculines in the last weeks and months, and I clear energies and things all the time on people, but they've all had Jezebel spirits. And I didn't see that coming. And Jezebel spirit's whole mission is to keep them out of this. That's what a Jezebel spirit does. Keeps you out of your highest and best union, out of twin flame energy, and it keeps you in seduction and lower vibrational frequency. That's what it does. And most of these masculines, and I was shocked, I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked. And these Jezebels hide very, 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 very well. Very well. And it wasn't until the masculines had woke and then came and said, something's going on, I've woken from something, and it's weird that they cleared this. And they felt it. They literally felt it. We didn't discuss it. We didn't discuss any of that before. I saw it. They woke up and said, oh my God, did you feel that thing leave? So, it was confirmed, basically. So there's been, yeah, look, the divine stepped in. I cannot make it up. Their heart, see, the divine stepped in. So any manipulation, any let's just call it spells, curses, hexes, energy work, manipulation work, false, binding, blinding, where they weren't woke, I suppose. It's all over. Yeah, look, blinded. I cannot make this up. Death and rebirth, blinded, clarity. Choices, now stepping into their Aries, new moon, solar, north node, eclipse. So what's also happening is any injustice that has been done due to this in the past will now be getting their karma. And just a lesson. Everybody, and see, moving forward to love, to put in work, long-term commitment, stable, secure, higher love, higher commitment. And karmic cycles, overwhelmed to higher divine connections. So in the past, this person, okay, see, higher divine secrets are revealed at the right time. The spirit world holds secrets. That's what destiny is. That's what divine timing is. That's why this stuff is hidden and revealed at a certain time to activate you into your highest timeline or contracts, which is here. High contracts are coming in here. High priestess. We've got a justice, twin flame, or if it's not that, higher purpose partner connection within self, and therefore soulmate connection, divine counterpart. So we've got twin flame, high priestess, empress, queen of wands under the justice card. And any imbalance to any of these higher paths, purposes, connections are now being dealt with by the high priest and the high priestess. Yep, see that? Happiness, strength, courage against adversity and people working against them. It's not working. It's all receiving. It's all illuminating. And spiritual paths must come in now. Those missing pieces that will be exposed now and activated. See the Hanged Man, seeing things the wrong way, a restart out of nowhere, the fates stepped in. And those of you who, are going through something, negative or positive, these changes closing out, things closing out, it's leading you to your own path, purpose, person, contracts. All right. I feel for some of you, if in the past someone, let's say you met a high divine counterpart, or I don't know, if there was a past situation, what I'm picking up here with this Emperor and the lesson of transformation and being in a lesson and going down another karmic path and all of the above. Yeah, see, where they built, all an illusion, a delusion, moving on from it, right? They were facing these tests from the universe, tests of them, tests, attacks, tests, all of the above. That's how we grow, right? And this King of Cups is going to his Queen of Cups, by the way. So that means spiritual, divine connection, the true one. Timing is up to the divine, by the way, guys. What was I going to say? I keep getting diverted. Before, this person was flighty, confused, and whoever or wherever they went or committed, or the path they went down, kept them confused, kept them in lower vibrational energy. Like, when we're partying, drinking, confused, busy, chaos, drama. When you're tired, you don't want to argue, you miss things, you let things slip. When you're drinking and hungover, had a great night, and then the next day, I'm too tired to deal with stuff. They were around people, places, and situations that kept them so busy, so tired, so chaotic, so messy, so in their addictions, so in their partying, good night, late nights, up all night, blindfolded them to keep them in that so they couldn't set. So when you let things slide when you're in that energy. You let things slide when you're in lower vibrational energy. You're doing those things I know I shouldn't be doing, but I'm doing them anyway. We've all done that. And whoever they were around knew this. They knew, they knew you were marriage material. You were this partnership. They knew who you were. And the people around them knew who you were and knew they saw you like that. But they were pulled down into this lower vibrational energy, so they couldn't make changes. Everything was too hard, chaotic, tired, let things slide. Okay? It's like, I'll keep you in this mode of distraction and distortion of energy, so you can't think clear, see clear, raise your vibration, or see through anything. And they match that. That's where they've been. And there's the confusion, the flightiness, what we were talking about conditioning, falling in love through your release of stress, like vasopressin for masculines. They fall in love through stress and being stressed and chaotic and being the superhero, and that makes them feel manly, and then that dies out because they're exhausted, they're tired. They've just got a codependent person, not a partnership. Okay? And they're not getting anything back. They're just in a relationship for how they benefit that person. A higher vibrational relationship, you still have the connection, you still have a release of vasopressin, but it's peaceful, it's supportive, it's quiet, it's a team, okay? It's connection is through higher, it's not just seduction and this and that and low vibration. It's through higher advancement within the soul and the heart. They've got a team player, that probably someone who can take care of themselves. And I said, actually, this came up during the week, and we were talking about it, masculines and feminines, and with a masculine, and they've had this awakening, and they said, yeah, all that other stuff that you thought was love and connection and stimulation, but when you're tired, when you're burnt out, when you're done, when nothing was coming back, you're not being nurtured, you're tired, you're burnt out, you realise you're just there, they feel used. They feel like I'm just here for me to benefit you. But we were saying how if you go to a relationship that doesn't need you, then you're there for the real reasons. You're there for the right reasons. You're there for the higher vibrational reasons. But in masculine energy, they don't feel like they're the hunter, gatherer, and protector, but they realize if they're with someone who doesn't need them, they become counterparts, partnerships, team players, nurturing each other, standing up for each other. And that person supports their growth, doesn't hinder their growth, supports their growth, and can give them deep nurture. And they fall in love on a much deeper level, it's like true love, deeper love. It's not because I need you, because I'm codependent of you, it's I want you. I feel connected to go on your future and destiny with you, not, oh, I'm attracted, I love you, I need you, I'm codependent, lust, seduction, all of the, but that's what we were talking about. And that's where the masculines have woken up. Big time. Big time. Yeah. They're coming out of this. They're feeling, it's like it was a false sense of being a man, or a false sense of being manhood, or a false sense within them, with no judgment from outside, it's within them, this is what they're feeling. There was a false sense of their manhood was based on the providing and giving and protecting, but through a very low vibrational codependent like programming and connection, and they're realizing that it's not enough, but they weren't being nurtured, and there's a higher vibrational way of protecting, leading, hunter-gatherer energy that is a deeper love and connection, and that's not through neediness. You've got to have their back as much, and vice versa, on the same path, destiny. It's got to be a team. And team means two independent people. It's not I need you, it's I want you. I connect with you. I don't need to suppress you, manipulate you, trick you, depend on you really, but it's a bonus, and together it's an extra bonus of energy and connection and growth and prosperity for both. But the lower octave, the lower vibration was the other. I think I've explained that right. Anyway, this person in the past, they were blocked, they were in fear, they were entrapped in what we just talked about and that belief system. But when you meet a higher vibrational connection, you don't really know what to do with it. They, in the past, could have treated you or this situation like the past. If not, and it's new, then don't treat this higher vibrational connection like the past. They played their old tricks, their old games, their old moves. They wanted change, but they didn't want you to challenge them and change. They wanted to stay where they are. All their moves didn't work on you because you're possibly their independent, equal, perfect partner. So all their moves didn't work on you. Everything in the past, how they viewed you, how they played you, how they were disloyal, they play you before you play me, I'll leave you before you leave me, I'm going to test you. And they're also used to people chasing them, hunting them down, wanting them, begging them, needing them. That's that lower octave man thing, masculine energy, right? They saw all that as love and the right person, and that they were connected and in love, and it was real, None of that worked on you. You were different. So they did not know how to maintain you. None of their ways worked with you. So they saw that as false. They saw it as a facade. They saw it as a misalignment. But really, you were challenging them. You didn't push them. You didn't chase them. You play a whole different not play. You cancel that, Spirit said. That's not going to come out right. You were just very different to what they've had, and all their games and how they knew how to have relationships, the toxicity, the karma, the chaos, the chasing, the begging. If someone has to ring you and beg and beg and beg and hound and not let you go, they're not for you. That's what I'm saying. You were in the realm of, you want to be here, be here. If you want to go play and chase and do all these silly chase me and have you rung me and this one's ringing me more and this one's chasing me more and this one's giving me more attention. That's what they were used to. That's what they thought was the one. Right? Control, attention, all the games, manipulation, begging, pick me. You weren't in that energy. You were looking for higher vibrational connection. They knew it, they wanted it, they didn't want to make the changes, they tried to pull you down. If it became toxic with your twin, they tried to pull you down into their game. You cannot do that with a twin or a high divine soulmate or divine life partner that you have a high spiritual contract with. So you would have walked away. You would have walked away, vice versa. They walked away. They chose someone over you. You had no choice but to walk away because they wanted to pull you into their and you're like, no, I'm looking for higher connection. I'm not going to chase. I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to play third party. I'm not going to be juggled. I'm not going to be breadcrumb, because you should want to be here in your own free will. It's higher vibrational love. And they didn't. So, and they didn't because of many things. They wanted change, but they didn't want to make the changes. They weren't ready to make the changes, but they did want to make them. And that's why they got angry or turned or got toxic, or you walked away because they were getting toxic or treating you imbalanced, juggling, untruthful, not fair, injustice. You didn't get treated the way you deserved to be treated. You didn't get the energy and effort because they had too many people chasing them, begging them, demanding, not letting go, and they think that's love. It's not love. That's toxicity. That's a false twin. They were trying to find a way to keep you because they weren't ready, but they were trying a way to keep you or keep you stuck or hang on to you without giving you any of the commitment and behavior that you should have got, or treatment, or what do you call it? Like the awareness, the acknowledgement, the commitment, the connection, the protection, all of the above. They didn't want to give you any of that. And then they got angry at you, or vice versa, okay? You can't play all that old third party stuff with higher divine counterparts. You can't do that. And if you are, and you think you're in a higher divine union and you're in, several relationships and other people and toxicity and infidelity and injustice and fighting and arguing, you are not in a higher divine union. You are not. You're not. You're in a lesson. And if there's no growth, and if there's poverty and not prosperity, if you are not growing within your soul, your heart, your money, your abundance, your security, your stability on all levels, you are not in a higher divine union. I'm sorry. You're in an illusion. And their wish fulfillment, it was an illusion. And it was easier to create illusions for you, or false information, or lead you to believe to keep you stuck, because they wanted you to wait for them to make changes. So that's not what a high divine counterpart's about. High divine counterpart opens the door and allows you and has you to step through and change and move forward. But they didn't want to do that. They wanted to pull you back down to where they were, to wait, hang on, have the best of both worlds, have all this attention of all these toxic people, places, situations, calling them obligations and responsibilities, which is a load of rubbish. No one in a toxic or unhealthy relationship, child, woman, man, child, is doing any good in that. It's only suffering happens. Only toxicity. The children see it, know it, feel it more than we do. And it doesn't have to be children, it can be family dynamics or whatever, or you as the child in the family dynamic, as in your parents, even if you're an adult, okay? And we're only having this conversation, we're talking about higher divine paths connections. If you like where you're at, stay exactly where you're at. No judgment, that is your journey, that is your contract, that is where your soul has chosen to be. We're just talking about self-love. Someone in nostalgia, okay, or nostalgic, and we had to answer that for them. So they tried to distort your energy and play all those games, but they soon found out, and now they're reevaluating, or they're now just waking up, coming out of this spell and all these things and illusions and delusions and programming and South Node. They've realized what they've done, how they did it, how they tried to play it to a higher divine union and love, and someone on a much higher vibrational energy who saw them as that match as well. So when you see someone at that higher vibrational, you awaken them to see it in them. That's what divine twin flames and higher divine soulmates are. Is this person with their current situation? Is this person in their current situation in their higher divine partnership? Look what fell out. South Node. No. They're in karma, karmic cycle, a cold. They had to learn self-care. It was all chemistry, lust, femininity as stability. So they thought attention, lust, distorted energy in whatever way, that was their choice. Chaos here, uncertainty, chaos, stressful choices. A lot of masculines, this is to help you wake up and heal. You choose stress. Stress releases vasopressin. And they think they're in love. So they choose toxicity to be their masculine energy to come out, right? It's only chemistry. There's no substance in chemistry. They're just drawn to someone through chemistry, no foundation, no higher calling path, growth. It's just this feminine yin energy. Seduced. That's total seduction. They saw that as stability, self-care, and it was nothing but cold and the South Node. A lesson. A mask, hiding, blocking emotions. So all this, it's like when, we've all had passion, lust, chemistry. That's where they're at. That's their connection. For some. If it's not going well, fears, see, illusions, fears, limitations, anxiety, comfort zone, overthinking, negative outlook, and they're around those people, and they're around they've got that programming. Epiphany, I cannot make it. Oh, they've had epiphany, they've had a shift. Mars, hot, there's the Aries. There is the Aries, passion, lust, anger, attraction, vitality, action, Knight of Wands energy. Clarity, they've had clarity. Inner child healing, nostalgia. They're looking back. They're looking over things. In reverse, freedom. They thought where they were, they got freedom. They're trapped. That's freedom in reverse. They got clarity now. They got trapped. Jupiter, expansion, risks, renewal in reverse. They really thought where they were and who they were with and the path they took, and these chemistry, seduction, lusty, whatever triggered, stress, trigger, chaos, feminine, lower vibrational feminine energy. They literally thought that was going to make them grow. pursue their passions, have opportunities, fortune for the future. We've got freedom in reverse and we've got renewal in reverse. Separation, the World card, Spirit guides, justice. The World is a reset by the divine, higher divine, major arcana. The Spirit guides, assistance, divine intervention, signs, synchronicities, and now justice is weighing heavy on them. And remember, we had the Empress, Queen of Wands on the Justice card. It says weighing things out, cause and effect, choices, want to make things right. Distance and thoughts, they're thinking, they want you to receive and open. They're sending energy. They're trying to use ancestors' guides and be an alchemist of energy. And they are in loss. They are in regret and despair and rejection. They're missing you. It says missing someone. 5 of Pentacles left out in the cold. Closed off. Unexpected. Control. Fates. Family. Higher self wants change. They're illuminated by everything by the sun. They have the strength and they know who the external parties are. The external parties who are an illusion and delusion and created illusion and delusion. The rose-coloured glasses are off. They were not seeing things clearly. They were kept in escapism, addictions, fantasy and codependence. That's the lower frequency of the feminine. Please reverse the roles. You can have a masculine in his lower vibrational, more feminine energy, not in Emperor energy. Karmic partner, friends, family, work together, other people, obligations. Kept them stuck. You were a fear because you were a big change and you had all these people, places against you and your union. Or you may remember if this could be coming in also, but I think it's it's definitely the past. If that applies, if not, the reading stopped way back for you. They didn't know how to maintain you. They didn't know how to. You were a whole new ball game, and they didn't know how to play that. You know, they didn't know how to maintain you. They didn't know what to do with you. Everything they tried to play against you or control just didn't work. They talk a good game though. This person's a good talker. They're a smooth talker. They were back and forth. They juggled. They were confused, and that's why. It's a time of rebirth. They're looking for fulfillment. And an apology is coming. They are trying to send you messages in the 5D, and these are of Venus, love, value, connection, romance, beauty, creative, wealth, harmony, attraction, and they want you to remember. They're reflecting in their shadow and trusting divine timing. They're trying to clear their ego and their toxicity and come into self-love. And then they're making decisions about their path. And we're seeing a lot of the masculines awakening to that, and fate stepping in to do separations for expansion and unexpected storms. And can I say, for those people who are listening to this who think they're going to run and do some spells and some manipulations, that's not going to work anymore. The divine this is not a reading that you can run in and try and manipulate or falsify or catfish or mimic, because we are warning you so that you stay safe, as in, you know, we want you to have good karma. We want you getting your highest and best alignment. We want you to be aligned where true love lies for you. Don't try and interfere with this. You are fighting the divine, not these people. Don't go there. Not now. Not at these times. If you can't help yourself. Don't try and flip the script. It's going to come back on you. It's going to hit you slap bang in the face. Don't do it. We're trying to protect you. These are inner self-love, higher activations that are beyond us. And you're not fighting anybody, you're fighting up there. Okay? the laws of cause and effect that are now being rebalanced by a higher energy field force. Don't go there. Let things be. It is what it is. What's destined is destined. What is not is not. Let it go. Let it be. Okay? Fate's stepping in. And I was going to say something, wasn't I? Something else about the masculines, or we have masculine within us. So if you're feminine, this could be happening for you to step into your power, your higher calling, who you are. You know, please take where it resonates. I'm going to close it out now because I think the message is the Wheel of Fortune, karma, cycles, divine intervention, and divine orders. See, don't play with this. Don't mess with this. Leave it to be, right? I'm going to go because I'm really tired. Because when we get into these, especially twin flame energy or higher divine soulmate, the energy is so powerful and intense. And also we're reading these karmic, toxic cycles and lessons and endings and beginnings. And we're in quite a powerful energy at the moment. It is a lot. So you may find yourself being very drained very quickly. At the moment, we are dealing with some intense energies. And not only that, our own rebirths, activations, which take energy and fuel. We've got closing out of lessons, karmic cycles, debts. We are breaking down our belief systems, our energy fields, our groups and associations. It takes a lot of energy. And then to go into a higher vibration, karmic justice, balance, back into balance can take a lot of energy, spirit guides, so just be aware that, and I feel it in the readings, all of a sudden you're so depleted. But anyway, I would like to wish everyone a happy Easter, and I might be taking a little break. It's 1:11 on the clock, 11:10, and stay safe. Just get through April. It is an emotional roller coaster. And just really surrender and let the divine step in, rest, rejuvenate, heal, time out. Whether you're ending or beginning something, empathy, compassion, grace. 11, oh my God, are you ready? I just did a twin flame reading, right? Twice. I think the last video had it in. Look at that. We're ending it on that. Higher paths, higher purposes, higher missions, higher connections, even if it's just within yourself. Okay? That is a clear sign you just need to let things go and surrender. Surrender and let the divine step in. Okay, take care. Bye.